Hi, my name is Jen, and I'm part of Roundhouse Theater's education team, and this is today's theater challenge for grades K through 3. At Roundhouse Theater, we believe that the telling of theatrical stories involves acting, movement, playmaking, and design. And today's challenge is all about design, specifically prop design. Today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about props, and then I'm going to show you how to make a prop, and then I will challenge you to make your own. Let's see what kind of theater we can create. What is a prop? A prop is pretty much everything that you see on stage that is not the actual set. The actual set is floors, ceilings, walls, doors, windows. Examples of props would be furniture, food, things that you see on the walls, things that you see in bookcases, anything that an actor picks up or touches. Props help tell the story about where the play is taking place and what is going on. Sometimes we just use real things as props. We go out to the store and we buy them, but there are times when this is not possible. Maybe a prop is too expensive. Maybe a prop has to do something special. Or maybe a prop is just something that does not exist in the real world. And then we have to make the props. Let's look at some examples of made props and what we do to help tell the story that this prop is real. This is a rare ruby grasshopper. In fact, it's made with the same rubies that were used to make Dorothy's ruby slippers in The Wizard of Oz. No, it's not. It's just a cat toy that I painted red and I covered in red glitter glue. But imagine we put this on stage. What choices might the designer make to help tell the story that this is a rare and expensive thing? How about we set our grasshopper on a fine piece of fabric? No, that's not enough. If we put it on a pedestal, it might look more important, but expensive things need to be protected, so we would put him in a glass case. Okay, one more thing. Yes, these choices help to tell the story that this grasshopper is rare and expensive. Food. Food is great, but food props on stage can be tricky. Sometimes the actors eat food props, and those food props we just buy again every night. But sometimes the prop is something that sits out on stage and doesn't get eaten, like a cake. Now imagine if that cake sat out on stage night after night after night. What would happen? Yeah, it would get kind of yucky, wouldn't it? In that case, the props designer might make a fake cake. But how does the props designer tell the story that that cake is real? Let's take a look. So I have some joint compound. Joint compound is used for filling holes, and I made this cake out of cardboard. Joint compound is the same consistency as icing. I will put some joint compound in a bucket, and then I'm going to add some brown paint because I like chocolate icing. And after that, I am going to mix it all together. Then I will use a spatula just like my mixture's icing. Looks a little bit more like strawberry, but that's okay, I like strawberry. Ta-da! Looks like a cake. By adding candles, the designer tells the story that this is a birthday cake. And since theater is all about working together, sometimes an actor will help tell the story of a prop through acting and movement. If you've ever tried to lift a box of books, you know it's pretty heavy. This is a box of books, but it's pretty light. That's because in theater, the props designer might pad out the bottom of the box with towels. That means fill most of it with towels and the rest with books. So it's pretty light, but it still looks like it's full of books. Then it's the actor's job to use acting and movement to tell the story that the box is heavy. Let's take a look. Now that we've taken a look at props and learned how to help tell the story that the prop is real, let's take a look at our own project. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a prop candlestick. Let's get started. You will need clear tape, masking tape, glue, toilet paper tube, scissors, paper, a bowl, a piece of heavy cardboard that is big enough for your bowl to be traced on, a piece of thin cardboard, like from a cereal box, something to draw with, and crayons that are the color of fire. And last, you're going to need a penny. The cardboard roll is your candlestick. The first thing you're going to do is cut little snips all the way around the bottom and then fold up the tabs. Once your tabs are folded flat, your candlestick should stand up. Now you need a piece of paper that is big enough to go around your candlestick, and you're going to take some tape. You're going to roll the paper around your candlestick, and then you will tape it in place. Now take your scissors and cut off any extra paper that is sticking over the top of the candlestick. Next, you will draw two V's at the top of your candlestick, making sure that the V's are opposite of each other. You've now created little triangles, and the next step is to cut them out. This is where the flame of your candle is going to sit. It's time for the bowl. Flip it over and set it on a piece of heavy cardboard. And then, with your writing tool, trace the outline of the bowl onto the cardboard. Now you need to cut out the circle you just drew. This is the base of your candle. Next, you'll need to glue your candlestick to your base. So put glue on all the little flaps that you created, and then turn your candlestick over and set it in the middle of your base, pushing down the tabs to make sure they're glued. And then you'll set it aside to let it dry. Now it's time to make the flame. You'll want to cut a thin strip of your lightweight cardboard. This is the part that lets the flame flicker, so set it in your groove and let it overhang on either side a little bit. You can mark the place with your thumb, and then you can snip off a piece of cardboard. Now you're going to cut another piece of cardboard that runs up and down. So hold it a little below the top of your candle and then cut it part way down. Now you're going to create the flame itself. So color a piece of paper, orange and yellow on both sides. It doesn't have to be a very big area because it's not a big flame. And then you will cut out a flame shape. Remember the little pieces of cardboard you cut? Tape the piece that goes side to side to the one that goes up and down. And then you're going to tape your penny to the bottom. The penny is the weight that's going to let your flame swing back and forth. Tape your flame to the very top, and it's going to look like this. Time to make the handle. Cut yourself another strip of thin cardboard. Mine is 2 fingers wide, but yours might be 3 fingers wide. Next, you're going to roll the cardboard around your fingers. This is going to help it curl like the handle. Take your candlestick and flip it over, and then take your cardboard and put it almost all the way across your base and tape it down. Take your handle and curl it over until it forms a complete circle, and then you'll take a piece of masking tape, slide it through the handle, and tape it to the base. The last thing to do is to add your flame. So drop it down in your candlestick, set it in the grooves, and ta-da! You've just created a prop! Alright, now it's your turn. We challenge you to make your own prop candlestick and use acting and movement to help tell the story that the candlestick is real. And if you like, you can have a grown-up send a picture or a video of your candlestick to education@roundhousetheater.org. Make sure that they follow us on social media because we will be featuring some of our favorite submissions on Instagram and Facebook, and it could be you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the Roundhouse YouTube channel for a new theater arts challenge every week. Have fun and see you next week.